Welcome back everyone, this is SweetBattlescars again, and I would like to welcome you to another unboxing video. Today I'm going to be looking at the SH Figuarts Frieza in his final form. And we're going to be looking at this awesome little figure that I just got a few weeks ago. But it's been out for some time now actually, since a little before the end of the year, 2013. And again, it's I believe he's the second villain in the SH Figuarts series of figures, with Cell in its perfect form being the first. And we're gonna be looking at him as well. So I'm glad they came out with a Frieza figure. I hope that we get a Majin Buu and maybe even like the androids and stuff. That would be awesome. So we're gonna open it up. Now I've got, this is a thicker box. If you guys noticed, I kind of show you the box with Frieza on the side, and in the back we get a few poses there with Frieza holding Vegeta by the neck, Frieza with his famous little ball of destruction, Frieza standing on the rock there right before Goku goes Super Saiyan, and Frieza shooting his little laser beam of hell. So this is a thicker box because he does come with like two little sets of packaging. There he comes with several accessories and other things, so you guys can so that you know, we can get lots of poses and whatnot. So we're gonna take a look at the figure first of all. I know that's what we were all here for. Get him out of the packaging here, and here he is. Frieza without a tail. You gotta kind of get the tail on him. So let's take a look at the figure first and talk about it. Again, you can expect pretty much flawless paint job and casting out of these SH Figuarts figures. And of course the articulation is also really good on these figures. But let's take a look at the face. First of all, you guys notice that awesome purple color there. There's even some shading. The purple color gets a little darker towards the bottom of the head. So the top gets a little lighter. It gets some highlights there with that lighter purple. So that looks really nice. It does make for a nice illusion and a nice effect. So his head looks really nice. His face again is also accurate. It looks like it did in the anime. The rest of his body also, a little more shading there on the stomach area, a little bit on the shoulders, but very minimal. And little shading also in the white parts and the white areas of his body, especially around the muscles, and you know, a little bit in the back of the arms there. So we're gonna open up this second set of package here of the package. And we're gonna take out his tail, because you do get you know, two tails basically. The one that he kind of uses that is a little longer and a little stretched out to get Vegeta by the neck, and here's his regular tail, which just kind of you know, it's a regular tail. And what's nice about this tail is that it has articulation as well. There's a little ball joint there that's also a hinge, so you will get some movement out of his tail. And it goes in the back like so, and of course it can move all the way around and up and down, you know, since it's on a hinge. So since we're on the tail, we're going to look at the articulation of the tail first, so you can get some nice, you know, poses out of the tail there, you know, with Frieza. But now let's take a look at the articulation and the rest of the body. So we have the head here that is on a ball joint, and it spins all the way around with no problem. Nothing really hits anything else, so you can really go all the way around. Although again, you know, there's no need. It just looks awkward. So it goes, you know, side to side with no problem. Up and down about that much. Not much movement there. And then the neck is also on the joint, so the neck moves a little bit up and down about that much, so you get some possibility there, but not much. It's very limited. So we have the arms again on another joint up there with a hinge, so they kind of pop out, and you can go up about that much while it's you know, the arm stretched out, and then down. And then you can definitely take it all the way around, since it's on a ball joint as well. The bicep, the upper arm area, is also on the joint, so it spins all the way around. And then the elbow joint goes up about that much and down. And the elbow joint is on a double hinge joint. It's a hinge. It has a hinge there and a hinge there. So double hinge joint. So it goes up, you know, quite a lot actually. And you know, back pretty normal. And then the wrist is also on another little joint and moves around like so, and up and down, since it's also a hinge, like so. So then the torso or the waist has another joint there in the mid portion of the torso, as you guys can see it there, and it moves up, you know, a little bit side to side. You can't really pop it out like cells, but it does go side to side a bit, so you can, you know, get some dance moves in there. And then front and back like so. Now the waist, you got a lot more movement, so it goes back about that much, forward about that much, side to side like so. And it could go all the way around if you force it, but again, I don't want to scratch anything, so I'm not gonna go all the way around. And that is the articulation on the torso. And then the legs, again, they kind of pop out like so. You see the ball joint there. Put it back on, and it goes up about that much, because then it hits the hip area there, and you don't want to force it, otherwise it will pop out. Down about that much, up towards the front about that much, and then back about that much again. The hip area kind of gets in the way. And the knee joint, again, up about that much. Looks really cool. And down like so. So really good articulation there. And then the ankle, again, another ball joint with a hinge. So it goes down about that much, up like that, and all the way around. So that is it for articulation when it comes to this guy. Now let's look at accessories. In the first set of the packaging here, let me dull down the light a bit so you guys can see a bit better. He does have these crossed arms, kind of like Vegeta, so you guys can, you know, pose them with crossed arms. Just switch out the arms on the upper arm area, and you'll get that. He comes with 2 extra heads, and notice that it is the entire head and not just the face. Here is the head where he is showing a little bit of pain expression, showing some pain there with one of his eyes closed. He's kind of flinching there. Again, it's just like his regular head, but he's showing some pain. And we have his angry face here too. But it's, again, the complete head. And there it is, Frieza getting angry and screaming. With this one actually comes with a little bit of a vein detail there. You guys can see the vein popping out. The light hitting it, and here on the side as well. So a couple of veins there popping out. And again, the paint job is really good on these heads as well. So you get some extra expressions there. And to exchange it, you just pop his original head out, which is very snug, which is really good. You don't want them popping out all over the place. And it just sits on it like so. There you go. So now Frieza is angry, and you still get the same articulation and, you know, same effect. So let's look at the hands now. He comes with several pairs of hands. He has like his pointing finger hand, where he's maybe shooting, probably holding a little ball of hell above his head. He's also got this little finger to shoot his little laser. So it's a very small hand, but you can see it there. So you can just kind of, again, the hands switch out really easily. You just pop out the hand from the joint and pop the other one in. like so. And there you have the effect that Frieza is gonna shoot something. There you go. Gonna put him to the side. He comes with another pair of hands, kind of relaxed hands, and completely open palms for him to shoot blasts and whatnot for posing. He has an extra set of feet here that you can use for when you want him to stand on. There's a little rock there, so a little detail. I'm gonna use those right now. So you guys can see there, these feet have little pegs on them. And then he's also got these kind of feet that are kind of like, the fingers are kind of pointing down for when he's flying in the air, you know, so that the feet aren't just kind of, you know, standing. They're kind of like, you know, when he's standing up, they're kind of flat. So when you just want him to kind of fly into the air, you just give him these feet so that they don't look like he's standing. But right now I'm going to switch out the feet. The two regular feet. And we're going to give him, you know, the feet that are required for him to stand on this rock. Okay, just gotta figure out what foot goes where. And again, you kind of just snap them into place there. And I'm gonna switch out his head too for the full effect. Oh, and he's got a piece of plastic here. Just took it off for the pieces to not rub against another, but we don't really need it now. So there you go. You can get the pose when Frieza's standing on the rock there. One more little detail, his tail. Gonna snap the tail out. And then you get the other tail, the extra long tail. But this one actually comes in two separate parts. So you can kind of take it off like so. It's very snug. There you go, but it comes with a joint. And you get the little cut off tail after Krillin. I think it's Krillin that cuts his tail. So there you go, Frieza standing on the rock, right about to shoot everyone or witnessing Goku's transformation. So there you go. So again, here's this nice little rock accessory, and this is something to note, is this is really heavy. So, you know, when he's standing there, the rock holds its weight really well. It's not gonna kind of tip over or go anywhere. So I really love the fact that they made this a solid piece of plastic, so that you don't have any problems with the entire figure kind of tipping over. And that's about it for Frieza and his some of his accessories. He does come with these extra little accessories. We have his little ball of death here, little death ball. That will attach to his hand by ways of this little clear part here. So that goes into the little ball, and then this goes onto his wrist, and then you get the illusion of him holding the little death ball on his hand. He also has this little laser effect, and for that you will need the stand, which also comes with this figure. That's what's nice about these figures. They always come with a little stand for you to kind of pose them. And again, it's your typical Figuarts stand. Very nothing too complicated, very simple. You get these little arms here so you can kind of hold the figure. You make your little kind of hand to hold a figure, but we're not gonna hold Frieza right now as he's standing on the rock. We have this little peg here, and his little laser actually attaches to the peg like so, and you get the little laser effect. I'm gonna move my camera here. So you guys can see there, you get the full laser effect of Frieza shooting his little beam. So there you go. Nice little effect. I really like it. And I'm glad that they've included it with the figure. It's a really nice touch. Really good to have for posing purposes. And you know whatnot. So I think that about does it for this video, guys, if I'm not mistaken. Again, really like it. Really like this Frieza figure. I'm gonna give you guys a little close up there of him, so you guys can see get the full effect. Gonna pose him a little differently. So he's actually a really nice figure. I really like him. He's extremely well done. I think the articulation is good. Everything about the figure is in order. It works well. It poses well. It's nice and solid. All of the pieces feel really good and solid. They fit into everything, into each other really nicely. So I'd say that it's a really, really good figure all around. So I think that about does it for this video, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please feel free to comment anything in the comment section below, whether you like this or whether you would change something. Please again, like and subscribe if you wanna see more videos like this one. And again, I'm gonna keep making some of these videos. So I want to thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time.